Good morning, we all Spodadactysis dinkles and popty pings, and how the devil are you? Hope you're well. Joining me here in Liverpool. I need to come back a little touch to get the nice wide swing on here to go left.
Message received. WWP Jason Road. Super should have order for Birkenhead J.
We need a nice wide swing here. We're going to be going left. It was a one-way street we've just come in on. Is this guy going to let us out? Yeah. Just mindful, I don't want to catch, there's a little lamppost on corner, you see.
Continue on B5173 for 3/4 of a mile.
There we go, we're out. Right, seatbelt back on. So we've just tipped there. We're in Toxteth. We're in a place called Toxteth in Liverpool. It's a while since I've been round here. The last time I was round here blocking roads off, blocking side streets off, was at over 20 years ago on the Green Goddess, as part of the Green Goddess crew in Thermy. We covered the fire strikes in Liverpool. We stagged on. We lived and slept for a few weeks in the Naval TA Centre on the back end of the Albert Dock there. I don't know where it is from here, it'll be down there somewhere behind us. And we stagged on from Smithdown Lane Police Station. I couldn't tell you where Smithdown Lane Police Station is now. I know it'll still be there. It's in Toxteth. I think it was where the armed response unit was based, as well as normal beat bobbies, of course, and all. Granny Road, we're going down here now, and we've got to go to a place in Birkenhead, which is under the water. We've got to go under the tunnel. Technically, we should only be about 25 minutes away. But that's all good and well according to Altwaticus Navicus. But I know we're going under the water. I mean, the longer way round, we'd have to go all the way back down the M62, pick up the I think it's the 53 and the 56 and blah blah blah. Or possibly go down towards is it the M57? I don't know. Anyway, we're not going that way, it'll take bloody ages. We're going this way. So we want the Birkenhead and Wallasey tunnels. I think it should be the Birkenhead tunnel we want, I would imagine. We're going to go left here, some mirrors.
Turn left.
Just mindful, lights are on green. Pedestrian crossing, mirrors, there's a car up my arse. Pedestrian crossing, she's running. Mirrors, the bus is out.
In 1/4 of a mile, turn right onto Crown Street.
Oh, I don't know whether this is recording. I think we've got well, it must have Google Earth on in the background as well as Altwaticus Navicus, so hopefully it's recording. It should be, but yeah, you'll get the sound of both, I think. Some mirrors, just backing him off. Apparently we're going right in 500 yards. I can't see how. I think we're going towards the tunnel. Just back him right off here.
Take the next right onto Crown Street.
Yeah, it will be. I thought I wanted the tunnel. I should have switched Google Earth off on that bloody thing. I don't want to come up the inside of this bus because it's tight against curb and its mirror's stuck right out. Mirrors. Yeah, I probably should be turning right here, but this one's telling me to turn right further down. I tend, if I'm following Altwaticus Navicus, which just mindfully, this bus is going to take a pretty wide swing, I would say, so I'm just holding back. I don't want to come through it because if it takes a wide swing, I'll catch its arse end. Lights have just changed.
In 300 yards, turn right onto Grove Street, A5048. After 200
Altwaticus Navicus is telling us turn onto Grove Street.
Turn right.
When I had a look on Google Earth before, I could have...
Turn right onto Grove Street, A5048.
I want to come over towards this white line. It's going to be a nice wide swing. Just mindful, mirrors. Ideally, I should have been straggling this lane, really. I'm just mindful. Here's one now. They come right up against side here. I should have closed that door, really. There's one just come outside of me here now. I'll still get round, but I should have closed that door. I should have known better. I should have straggled this. Yeah, we've come off the A59 this morning, but that street we've just been on was a one-way street, so I could only go out. I couldn't go back down the way, if that makes sense. I couldn't turn around and go back down. So just mirrors, I'm mindful now. There is traffic coming from behind. I want to let this car go, and then I want to try and close that door if I can. Because there's another one coming down now. Mirrors, I'm just going to swing out now, just shut this door for. There's a white one coming down, you see. I'm just going to close that door. There you go, there's no bother to it.
Continue on Grove Street for half a mile.
No, you don't give them that option, come right alongside you, then knock them into the middle of next week with arse end. I should have known better. So again, this is unfamiliar to me, this area now. I have been round here, but 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, so. In fact, hang on, I did come in on this, I came in on this way, this road, I recognised this construction site here, because I wondered whether this might have been the site or not. But I thought, no, they're not ready to be receiving concrete flooring slabs. I did come in off this way, then I went straight on through them lights, and then started making my way left to where we've just been. So we should be on right road again now. This is taking us back to towards the A580. So I think I don't think we've got, I'm pretty sure we've not. I've had to pay once before when I had a wide load on and a movement or at London Tunnel. I had to pay out my own pocket and claim it back on expenses. Not handy, but it's better than going a long way around. So whichever tunnel we go under, we shouldn't have a problem height-wise. We're a flatbed. Whichever tunnel we go under, I'm going to have to fork it out my own money, mirrors, and then put a thing in for expenses. Anyway, it's a lovely day here on Monday morning. That's the Yoko Ono Bladibra Centre. You've heard of the Bladibra Centre, haven't you? They do diddly-eye-diddly-dee. They do a crash course in diddly-eye-diddly-dee. You get a degree in it now, diddly-eye-diddly-dee. This is Grove Street, anyway. Yeah, it was a late finish on Friday. I got a load of roof tiles on from Burton-upon-Trent, and on my way back up, I got told, oh, that place is not open now on Monday, so that load can't go in till Tuesday. Drop that trailer off when you get back, and you want trailer XYZ for Liverpool for 8:30 Monday. I thought, that's not handy. So when I got back, I ended up dropping that trailer, taking straps off, and then hooking up to the next trailer. Mirrors, lights are changing. Hooking up to the next trailer and strapping it. I thought, well, it beats coming in at daft o'clock Monday morning, strapping it in dark, and it might be raining. It was dark when I got back to the yard, but it wasn't raining. Some mirrors, just mindful. Road tightens, traffic on left and traffic on right queuing, so just back him off a bit. Just mindful now, if anyone's stepping out of any of these vehicles or stepping from behind one, mirrors as we come through. So by the time I got home, it was late. And I've had an early start this morning.
In 200 yards, turn left onto Brownlow Hill, A5048.
This morning to leave and get down here for 8:30. It is what it is. It's not a regular job. It's not a 9 to 5 job. You've got to take the rough with the smooth. It happens.
Turn left onto Brownlow Hill, A5048, then turn right onto Crown Street.
No, love, no, love, no. Yeah, I forgot to turn Google Earth off before, so it's now on my phone. It's trying to take me to what it thinks is the shortest route. But if I have to follow L-Atticus Navicus, I know we're going under the water. I know we're going under Mersey, under tunnel. So if I have to follow L-Atticus Navicus, I tend to follow it on the truck sat-nav. I just look on Google Earth for where I'm going. So I just typed in the address and I Google Earthed it, but it's trying to take me to it now. So mirrors, lights are changing. Just mindful, this thing is turning in front. Just roll him up, just offer him up, just tickling and fettling. Mirrors. Now, city centre, Birkenhead, Wallasey tunnels. We want either one of them tunnels anyway, that's where we're going to be going underwater.
In 100 yards, continue onto Low Hill, A580.
Could do with turning that off, but it'll mean I have to probably stop, find somewhere to park up, stop the bloody video and then turn the bugger off. Yeah, we're steady away at this job now. You know, it's not a 9 to 5 job, it's one of them. There were cracking lads on that site there. Nice tip. I took all my straps off, tidied everything away. Then you just get back in cab then and leave them to it. You've done your bit, getting it though. It's up to them then to sort it out. They've swept all back of my trailer off for me. Mirrors, lights are changing. Mirrors, just mindful there's 3 pedestrians stood on the side of the traffic light here. And we're on to the next one.
Continue for 1 mile.
Yeah, love. So mirrors, just mindful there are pedestrians. Traffic's slowed up ahead. There will be some traffic lights there. We'll clear these yellow hatchings so we're alright. Just offer him up. Mirrors. Birkenhead and Wallasey tunnels. Like I say, I'm not familiar with tunnels anymore. I've been under them before. Mirrors, them lights have changed. I just had a feeling that guy with pedestrian was going to step out. I think he semi-put 1 foot forward, so I didn't want to go through. We are empty. We're not loaded, so it's no bother stopping. Stinking rotten swine in shoo-shoo. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the tunnel system. Is there 2 tunnels at Liverpool? I don't know. I've been through them before, but I ain't properly familiar with them. But I do know that the one tunnel I came through last time, when I come from, I think it was over Birkenhead way, spat me out the other side of Everton football ground and the A580, which is kind of the right way where we're going now. So I imagine it's going to be the Birkenhead tunnel I want. Well, it would make sense considering I'm going to Birkenhead. Birkenhead, mate. I've a funny feeling where I'm going to, I might have been to before. I kind of half recognise the name of the place. I'm sure I've tipped there before. It didn't say what I'm loading, mirrors. It doesn't say what I'm loading, it just gives me an address, a postcode and details of where it's going to. I imagine it's going to be timber. So mirrors. We're going to be going round to the left here by the looks of it. So mirrors, just mindful, just up towards this white line so we don't cut this curve. There's a truck coming behind us.
After 200 yards, keep left.
Mirrors as we come round. Mindful. Again, we're just following L-Atticus Navicus now. I've no idea where we are. I've no idea where this tunnel is. It's obviously down here somewhere. So mirrors. We are in a 30. We're not doing 30 yet. We're doing 27. Mirrors, mindful, lights. They're still on green. Traffic's slowing up ahead. It's a lovely day. Makes a bloody change. It pissed down all last week. The last 2 weeks really, it was everywhere I went it seemed to be bloody raining. Some mirrors. I think I might need the middle lane shortly because I think we're going to be going right. I'm just looking at these signs coming up here.
400 yards, bear right.
Some mirrors. I'm just looking at these signs here for tunnel. Just backing him off. Yeah, Birkenhead tunnels. There we go. This is Liverpool, guys. Some mirrors. We're going to be going right by the looks of it, the other side of these traffic lights. Hunter Street. Mirrors, lights are changing. We should clear these lights and the hatchings, but there are some lights at the other side as well, the looks of it. Mirrors.
Bear right.
Yeah, baby. That's bearing. Some mirrors, mindful. Lights are still on green. Now let's just have a look here what this sign says.
In 300 yards, use any lane to turn slightly right onto Byram Street, A59.
Yeah, love. I could have swore I just see a sign for one tunnel there saying 12 foot 9.
After 400 yards,
Don't want
keep
that.
right. Then bear left.
Just mindful, mirrors.
Use any lane to turn slightly right onto Byram Street, A59.
Mirrors, just mindful. Mirrors. Well, I thought they were changing, it's all out.
In a quarter of a mile, take the exit towards Wallasey, Chester.
Wallasey Tunnel. That light went on to amber then and didn't move.
Keep right. Then
Everybody
bear
else has
left.
come through behind me. Again, no real idea where we are, only that we're in Liverpool. That's a major road coming through, and I think there is a tunnel over there, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that traffic light confused the hell out of me then. It went on amber, and everybody else has gone through it, and everybody else come through it back. So if I'd have slammed on, I don't know whether it was going on red or not, or whether it was right traffic light for me. It just confused me, that. You see that big tower thing at the back of us where the radio station used to be? Radio City. Mirrors. I don't know if it's still up there. I think everything changed to bloody greatest hits, didn't it? So there's no local radio at all anymore. It's all shite. So mirrors.
After 300 yards, bear left.
Take the exit towards Wallasey.
Wallasey.
Bear left.
I could have swore it would have been Birkenhead tunnel we would have wanted, but I don't know.
Continue for 3 miles.
Maybe the Birkenhead, maybe the other tunnel was 12 foot 9. I'm not sure. Where's this guy going? Let him move. He went out like that. Oh. He's got his lights on. I thought he was emergency responding. He had his lights on then, and he's now turned them off. I thought he was on a call. Probably just put lights on more and other things. Aye. He's got his lights on. Where's he going? Mirrors. Is he pulling me in or what? I don't know. What's he doing? Just go behind him. us a bit tunnel then. Left hand lane, 16'6". Maybe it's to escort that tanker through. I don't know. I don't know the full ins and outs of how tunnels work, but that guy's a fuel tanker with his ADR plates on, so happening needs an escort through. I don't know. That could be what that is. What that's for. Oh lad, mirrors. Just got in front of me, why don't you? So we're under tunnel now. We're committed. Yeah, that car just cut right in front of us then, like. Wasn't sexy. It wasn't sexy, pal. So I'm going to be loading at Birkenhead for some place to the side of Oxford, apparently. Well, I'm a tramp and I'm out all week, and this is what I do. I'm quite enjoying this job now. I am quite settled in here now. It took a couple of months to settle in and transition from walking floors, but now that I have settled in, I'm a lot quicker at strapping, and I'm steady away in the job, and I'm enjoying it. I'm on more money than I was at the previous place. I've got a uniform, I'm paying into pension, and I'm part of the death in service policy as well now, so I hope I don't need just yet. There's a few miles left in me yet, I hope. But just in case out goes tits up, then wife should be looked after. Mirrors mindful, there's two vans here. Just pulled over. Mirrors as we come past them. Strange to think that above your head there's millions upon millions of gallons of water.
GPS signal lost.
Yeah, love. So we seem to have come under the Mersey, we're coming up the other side now, we're just climbing back out of it again. What a fantastic feat of engineering. You know what I mean? Marvellous, isn't it? Somebody had the foresight to tunnel underneath the bloody water. Same with the underground stations in London, they've tunnelled under the Thames for a lot of them. And you know, you imagine back in day, they would have had leaks left, right and centre. I imagine they were flooded a couple of times with the water. Because you've got to dig down, go under the bed, under the bloody river bed, so many hundreds of feet, then shore it all up with concrete. But I imagine there'd be water come through and flooded a few times, I don't need bother. Anyway, I better get some bloody money out because it's going to cost me this night. So, I don't know which lane we want. I'm just going to stick to the left where this tanker's gone. Mirrors.
Take the exit.
Still in a
then
40.
Go round the roundabout.
I'll find somewhere, I'll get through here, then I'll find somewhere to park up and we'll set her out here. Use attended lanes, yeah, so
Take
this
the
must be on
exit,
left here,
then
see.
Go
It's
round
going to
the
cost us about
roundabout.
£8 here, like.
In a quarter of a mile, use the left lane to take the A5027 slip road to All Docks, Birkenhead.
I need somebody with one of these booths. Oh shit, that's the attended one there, so that. I don't think there's anybody in this. There's nobody in it. Right, I'm just going to have to get out and go and pay this guy. 1 second. You too, love, ta-da. £8 later. See you, love, thank you. Ta-ra now. They're ever so friendly, people of Liverpool. Right, so no idea where we're going now. I'd say Birkenhead here, docks. Let's go left.
Use the left lane to take the A5027 slip road.
Right, I need to find somewhere to park up now and set her all to you.
In 200 yards, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Gorsey Lane, A5027.
The
Okay,
roundabout.
love.
First exit.
Mirrors. Mirrors. Car outside me. Go on, lad. Out you go. Mirrors as we come round. Right, I need to...
Exit the roundabout onto Gorsey Lane. In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the fourth exit onto Duke Street, A5027.
I think it's off Duke Street I want, actually. It is. So I'll find somewhere to park up round here, near Duke Street. And then we'll set her all to you. Ah, she was lovely then, that woman. She said, ah, don't worry about it, love, you won't be the first. I said, I'm so sorry, I'm getting wrong bloody lane. Ah, no bother, you'll not be the first. La 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 la. I'm trying to look for where I want. I'm trying to try and familiarise myself. I can't mind on where this bloody place is. I've probably not been to it. I just thought I recognised bloody name. I probably haven't been to it. Mirrors, lights are changing. We're straight on here. This is Duke Street. We shouldn't be so far away. Mirrors, there's a fan up my arse.
After 300 yards, turn right. Then you have reached your destination.
Okay.